What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital for our first transfer talk, transfer rumours.
Yeah.
I am joined with Seb. We are just going to speak about mostly on the Manchester United transfers. And the deal is finally done. I know it's not breaking news, a bit late, but I think this Jadon Sancho deal, I think we're a bit over it, Seba.
Yeah, he should have been here for a long time.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
You should be sick of him already.
Yeah. Should have been a flop.
Yeah,
Another number
should have
7
already
curse.
flopped and gone, come and gone.
But yeah, look, Jadon Sancho is officially, the club made it official a couple of days ago, just before they played the Ukraine game pretty much. We knew this deal was happening literally from once the season ended. It was pretty much on the cards. We've seen the tweets from Fabrizio Romano that, you know, it's the deals, the personal terms, everything is agreed, just the price, how...
Yeah, just the clubs.
Yeah, just both the clubs. And you know what? You know, they agreed on a price, 73 million. You know, that's a lot.
A bit less than we expected.
A bit less than the 90 to 100 that they wanted last year. But look, Manchester United have finally got their player that they needed, and
it's probably the big first transfer of the window.
Yeah, and it's early. And it's early. This is one thing that, you know, our club doesn't do is make signings early. We wait to deadline day, and then we, you know, you can say
throw money everywhere.
Yeah, you can throw money or panic, you know, and then you end up with some players that don't start. They don't start at all. And then when you question why aren't they starting, there's all these other rumors bubbling around of why they are. And fucking we finally have got our player Sancho.
He's come.
He's coming home.
Yeah, look, he's already
back to Manchester.
He's already with the boys, and they must have been in his ear, just, you know.
Yeah.
Just hurry it up to your boys to make it happen. But
make it happen.
It's done deal. The saga's over, and now hopefully he comes here and makes an impact.
Yeah, it's a kind of a weight off our shoulders. Like, I don't think we're that excited because it's just dragged on for so long.
Yeah,
like usually this kind of signing, it's more like, yes, we finally got a generational talent. Maybe if you want to say that,
hopefully
he's definitely up there. But this one, it's more like, yeah, right now, okay, we need. You know what? Because we needed a right-sided player, a right winger for so long. Like we should have got that sort of player. Maybe if not Sancho, someone else. A couple of years ago, like Valencia's since his second season, we haven't really had a right winger, and it's like now it's like we've got Sancho, but now we've got other problems.
Yeah,
there's other problems in it. Like it's like fuck.
There's a lot to
that's
fix.
Fantastic. Now we've got the problem there sorted.
Yeah,
but now we've got other issues around the park that we need sorting out too. So Jadon Sancho, look, I don't want to really talk too much about this, but there's so many videos that I've already done about this guy 2 years ago about him coming, and last season. But that's done. But now, look, we're looking at other players around the field, Seba, and another player that's name keeps popping up, and it's Raphael Varane.
Yeah, man, that's a big one. Big centre back. Probably, if he comes to the club, I would say would be the best centre back we have. But that's not, you know, ripping on Harry Maguire. It's going to just make a great partnership with him, we hope. And he's got experience too, man. I think he's 28 years old. That's a great age for a centre back. He's been at the top level for such a long time, man. Won a World Cup, won the Champions League a couple times.
A few times.
Like he's a starter for France, starter for Real Madrid. So this is exactly what we need. This obviously we wanted the Sancho deal for a long time. I feel like this one was more of a necessity than any other. So hopefully, you know, in the next couple of days, which it looks
that's right. Like I said, like Sancho was a player that we needed, but he's coming at a time where there's bigger problems now. Even though, look, Harry Maguire, he's the back end of the season. He's done really well. It looks like he's doing well in the Euros as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sancho's come in, but now there's other priorities as well as not just that position. Last year, if we got Sancho in, bang, yes, we got him at the right time, and now we can focus about other areas. But unfortunately, now everything's kind of, and this is what happens when you don't invest properly. Like you look at some of our investments in the past few years, we're not investing into our first team. We're investing for the future, which is okay, but not like when you got Palestri, when you got
Diallo,
when you got him coming in, and now what's this other young kid from Rennes?
Camavinga.
When you got players like that to come in, they're not for now. You know, obviously the club or Ollie or someone has a vision for the future. But at the moment, we need players that are going to come in and going to start. And if they're not going to start, they're going to put pressure on the players to pick up and fight for their positions. And we've seen that a little bit with maybe Tellez and Luke Shaw this season. But then you got players like Donny that's come in, and it's like, if he's not coming in to start, why are we spending 45 mil where we could have fixed up other issues?
Yeah.
But Raphael Varane to come into United, to have that partnership with Harry Maguire, it's like you got to look at the business that we're doing now, and it's like, all right, we are serious. Like, I know the fans have put a lot of pressure on the board. We saw the riots, we saw the game got postponed, the whole scenario with the whole Super League and all that sort of crap, and the fans were fed up. The fans did meet up, the fan forum, whatever, did meet up with the Glazers. They told them what they wanted, and as much as I think we still want the Glazers out, 100%, we still want them out. They're starting to improve things. You can see now they're painting the stadium, the front of all them pillars. They're getting painted or they're getting cleaned, which is one thing. A stadium it's probably one of the most photographed in the world. If you're looking at in buildings, one of the most photographed buildings in the world, and it's looking like that. You know what I mean? And like in 2017, when I went to Old Trafford to watch a few games, like you go to the bathrooms and it looks like. Well, you know the ones that the dodgy ones at the public, it's just the train station one. It's one of them. It's just horrible. The place needs fixing. There's leaks all over the stadium, and let's hope they're sorting that out. But it looks like they're also sorting out things that are on the pitch as well. Now I know that Ed Woodward is leaving, or announced he's going to leave. I don't know why he's still doing here, but we've got like Fletcher come in for that kind of role as well. So they mean they mean business. So you look by the looks of it.
The Glazers, they know that they have to do a lot to kind of, I wouldn't say get in the good books of the United fans, because I don't think they ever will. But they need to take the pressure off themselves, and they're doing it finally like the right way. Not little have this, have that, little things that mean nothing. Like they're investing in a time where financials aren't ideal. You know what I mean? And we're still going for it.
If you're a businessman, and you say to yourself, look. Like, say all these bullshit deals have been doing and it hasn't been working out. If now they give Ollie the right players, all right, we'll splash 250 mil, splash the cash, because then once you start winning, look at Man City. Once you start winning, it becomes a given.
It takes a long time to stop.
You get that momentum of just keep winning trophies. The revenue is going to keep coming.
Yeah,
fans will come back on side. Maybe not with the Glazers, but will come back on side in buying jerseys, spending money at the mega stores, buying gear, buying new training. But there's every couple of months there's a new training gear coming out. Fans will start to buy that. Fans will start getting players' names on, because the players are not just staying here for a season and fucking off, or being flops, or
exactly.
And so in that terms, like you're saying, that they need to get the fans on side, just in the club, the brand Manchester United, get them back on side in terms of that. A lot of people are not renewing memberships, and look, obviously they can just find someone else. That of course someone else is going to want that. Yeah. But you're losing the core, the true supporters that've been there for years, and you're going to lose. And look, if you look inside the stadium, they're making a section for safe standing. They've ripped out half the seats, and they've made a whole section. I think K-Stand, if I'm not wrong, they've made that safe standing. So, which means atmosphere. Yeah, we've seen that Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool's safe standing in the back, but the atmosphere that the club brings to the stadium, it completely changes. Like, if Liverpool don't have that atmosphere when they won the league that season at the start, bro, like that's what takes you through. That Barcelona game,
the 12th man,
that Barcelona game for Liverpool, the fans got him through. The fans got him through, and this is where, when it comes to transfers and buying players, that they need to make sure it's spot on this time around.
Yeah.
If Ollie wants a player, if that's the player he wants, do anything in your power. To get him. I know it's Real Madrid. I know we've seen Ramos now has left. He's already announced, and then it's looking like pretty much a done deal to PSG.
Yeah.
Now we're looking on our end and saying, are they going to let Varane go? How? Like, in our heads, it's like, no way is they going to let this deal go. But we got to be Manchester United and use our name and say, listen, you're coming. We are the team now. You want to
play for us. Doesn't matter where you are. We're the team that you should want to play for.
Like it used to be.
Yeah.
And we got to claim this dominance when it comes to who we are as a club as well.
Yeah.
And you got to get these players. If you have a good transfer window, this season around. Yeah? So you got your Sanchez done early doors. Not season started 2 weeks ago, and now we're struggling on deadline day to get him.
11:50.
We've got him. Yeah. The fax doesn't work all of a sudden.
Yeah.
We've got him done. If we can get Varane now over the line, I know we still got this whole defensive midfielder problem with Fred, McTominay.
Yeah. And
Is
I
there
agree,
someone else?
It does burn me, but again, like we've already said, the most important thing was Sancho finally and getting Varane. And I feel like even having Varane behind the Fred and McTominay, that'll make them better. So like if say we can't get that,
Yeah, but the only reason I think that Oli plays both of them is because he doesn't trust the fullbacks. He doesn't trust that partnership with Lindelof and Maguire or Baye and Maguire, which means maybe you can play one there, or you get someone else in. But the whole problem with getting someone else in, speculations again, is Declan Rice. 100 mil is not what you want to be paying for Declan Rice.
No way, bro. No.
He's a good player. He's not 100 million.
100 mil.
You're not a 100 mil player. Yeah. You get it. The English tax when it comes to these players. United get rinsed when it comes to players.
To anyone.
But when it comes to do you think the defensive midfield is another issue, or do you think we can get away with Fred and McTominay or one of them? Or
let's just say that we do get Varane next. We're always going to be looking to get another player in. Yeah. That's the next one. Is in this.
What do you think? Okay, from what I've heard, and if Fabrizio Romano has spoken about, especially this position, they're saying the defensive mid position is not priority for United. That the Sancho deal was number one. Now the number one target is Varane.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think it's getting Bruno to sign another deal and sorting out the poor Pogba. Now, would you try sort out the poor Pogba deal rather than trying to get a defensive mid and see where, if we get Varane in, to see where maybe one or two, because look, Fred's been okay in the Copa America, but he still loses the ball too much when it comes to United. Now, I don't know what it is. Maybe, I don't know if it's the pressure. Who knows? Who knows what it is? But when it's them two playing, I don't know. We don't seem to hold the ball. We don't seem to win it back as quick. You see Kante, like there's a prime example, yeah? Can we get another player like that? They're saying we're not, but would you rather Pogba, I know Bruno's already signed, but you say they give him extension or whatever, but sort out the poor Pogba thing and keep Pogba here, then get a DM in this window? Would you rather that?
It's worth the wait if we do keep Pogba, and I feel like people are finally coming around to the fact that this guy is world class and a pivotal part of our team. I've always believed that from the moment he signed for us again, and like his form, bro. Like he played really good in the Euros and he had a great season last season. He really did. So Pogba, to me, imagine a team signing Pogba. What would that club feel? They got Pogba. For us to re-sign him, I will feel that same relief and that happiness that we've got a Pogba in our team.
Yeah.
And he's pivotal to us, man. So before signing another player for defensive mid, I'd rather keep Pogba.
Yeah.
I'm happy to wait one more season for that. If we get we got our Sancho, but if we get our Varane, I feel I have enough belief. Bro, we came second. Yeah. We came second with a donkey in the centre backs.
Yeah.
And Martial didn't play the whole season. When he did, he was rubbish, right? So let's say another player not playing and relying on Greenwood, how much? You know what I mean? Bro, like we're levels above if we do finish this Varane deal. Yeah. I can wait for a defensive mid. Maybe McTominay and Fred would be even better, man. They could get better. I'm not a fan of the combination, but they could even get better.
Yeah, you never know. But that's another thing, yeah. So guys, if United fans, let us know. Would you rather poor Pogba sign that extra contract or whatever extension rather than getting a DM this window? I mean, it's a hard one, man.
I'd even rather not sign someone than sign Rice for 100 million.
Yeah. Like Rice is a good player. If you can get him, like you shouldn't be paying more for Rice than you did for Sancho,
or Pogba, or Bruno, fucking anybody in our team.
Bruno.
Exactly.
Bruno was 45.
Yeah, bro.
So you should be going with that mentality, saying, Declan Rice
25 for me.
This is Bruno's. These are his numbers.
Yeah.
So Rice, no, thank you.
Or sell Jesse Lingard to them for 150.
Or if you can use Lingard for a deal plus money, then maybe if the money's right. But I don't know, bro. To me, I look at it and think like Jesse Lingard wants to be a first team player and playing Champions League. Now he's not going to get Champions League when he's at West Ham. I know they got European football, Europa League, But
Yeah,
Lingard can go to like a AC Milan, a Inter Milan, a team like that,
Yeah.
play Champions League and play in the league that's competing for the title as well. Obviously, United would want to compete for the title here, but he's not going to get the game
But he
time.
won't be a part of that, like in a way.
Yeah,
he'd
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
be,
Yeah, that's right.
And that's fair. Look, it's a shame. It's such a strange case that Lingard finds himself in, because again, he wasn't playing at a time where our midfielders weren't even playing good. So like now that we've got our thing rolling, this guy's kind of been left in the dust, and he's got quality. And I know you've always sung his praises, and I've shit on him a lot.
Yeah.
And
Jesse's
I
my
think
boy. Yeah, but
he's your boy.
You
But
gotta
like-
you gotta set him
but I
free
feel-
at
I
times.
feel
You gotta
bad
make
for
the
him.
right decision for the club at the same time. Man.
Exactly. And I think Lingard he won't want to walk away from United, because he grew up there.
Yeah,
He's got all his brothers there. By his brothers, I mean his teammates who he grew up
yeah.
with. So I don't know. I feel bad for him, man. But maybe into Milan. Why not, bro? He's already got Ashley Young there, who I think.
No, he's gone. Ashley Young's at Villa now. Back at Villa.
Oh, shit.
I have to watch him fucking
go.
week in, week out
Nah,
again.
good, because now
Fuck me
I can
dead.
be fully happy when he fucks up.
yeah, that's it. When he, 115 crosses and none to a player.
115
none.
goal kicks.
Overhit, underhit. Ashley Young. But yeah, you're right when it comes to the Jesse Lingard situation. But also when we're talking about centre backs, there's also rumours the last couple of weeks about Eric Bailly going back to Villarreal for a swap for Pau Torres. Now, Pau Torres has been another player United have been looking at. Obviously, we versed him in the Europa League final. I think he scored one of the pens as well. He was one of their better players in that game as well. So look, he's been linked with United, I think, from this last transfer window as well. So Pau Torres, to get him in as well as Varane, maybe swap for someone like for Bailly. I know we all love Bailly because he's just that rebel in the back that just puts his body on the line and wins tackles and wins challenges. But he's also very, very injury prone
And reckless.
as well. You know what I mean? But if we can get that deal, if there can be some sort of swap deal there, then you're gonna have Maguire. Yeah, you're gonna have a Maguire with Varane. And then Lindelof, which now he has to work his ass off to try to get back into this team.
Yeah.
And then you also have Pau Torres, because you're going to need to rest players. You need to be wary of injuries. Look, Sir Alex Ferguson had 2-3 players for each position, especially his front line. He had four strikers all the time. So that could be another option there. But in terms of United, is there anywhere else that you think we need to strengthen? Goalkeeper, let's not really touch on that. We got goalkeeper, David De Gea. Yeah, Henderson's there too. So they're going to be... Heaton, that's a done deal. Yes, you just reminded me. Yeah, he's back again, as Troops likes to say.
For his best season yet.
He is ready to go there. When we versed him, when he was at... Where did he play at Villa? Was he at Villa, yeah? Burnley, Villa, one of them, and he had a cracker game against us, saved every fucking single shot.
Yeah.
You're going to turn up here. Lee Grant, another 1-year contract, and also one Mata as well.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Are you happy with that one?
I am because I am.
I don't know, bro. Just give
moments.
Bruno his number 8. Give him his number 8.
I like Bruno's 18. 18 Scholes.
Nah, I don't know about that. Wayne Rooney, bro. Number 8. Young
Prime-
Rooney.
Prime Rooney?
Prime
Yeah.
Rooney, bro. That goal against the Newcastle.
Rooney. I'll never forget that, bro. I'll crack. I rewinded it 10 times for the commentary.
He's eating the referee's ear off. And then just smacks
He was so angry that game, bro. Fuck. But
oh, jeez.
nah, look, it's good for Mata to stay. I'm happy because
That's why United lost all their funds, anger management for fucking Rooney, bro. We're paying for it now.
Straight out.
Yeah, sorry.
But they did calm him down. He did a 360. But that guy was the most angriest person in the world to the softest.
Yeah. So what are you saying? I cut you off.
I forgot.
You forgot. There you go. Varane, something about Varane, Pau Torres.
Yeah, look. Yeah, I mean, if we can get Pau Torres as a backup, just whatever. Just don't sink the Varane deal. Just don't sink the Varane deal.
They're gonna make it happen.
That's the one. That's the next one. That's the next Sancho deal. Come on.
We get some Galacticos happening. Would you call it a Galactico, mini Galactico?
I would have called Mourinho's first season a mini Galacticos, and that didn't turn out well. So I don't want to say nothing.
Mkhitaryan.
We look good. Look
good on the poster.
We're gonna be good on FIFA. That's all I can say.
We look good on the poster. You had I've got a scarf here from that season, from 17-18 season, and you have like your Ibras, your Lukaku's, your Pogba's, your Mkhitaryan's. You had all of them, all of them on the thing, and I'm like, wow, and we came 6th. Fantastic. Won Europa League, but 6th position, bro. Draws FC, IKEA FC, more draws than IKEA in that season. Fuck's sake.
Man, I've never wanted to win a Premier League more than that year. I swear to God.
Yeah. And like you're looking at Mourinho's, after that Mourinho's second season, everywhere he's went, his second season is won.
Not us.
Not us, definitely not us, and
Not
not
even
Spurs as well.
Not Spurs. Maybe
We'll see Roma now.
Yeah.
Well, Luke Shaw just masterclass at Mourinho's stomping ground, so you must be burning. But anyways, we stick to some the transfers here. But like, is anywhere else, Seb? Anywhere else that you reckon that we're gonna need besides the defensive mid? If we're not gonna get that, Paul Pogba instead. Extend
Like,
Bruno.
What
about Martial? What about Martial?
Yeah, look, I'll keep it. I'd keep it for. I don't want to lose him because I really like Martial and he's capable of so much. But that's the problem. He's just capable. He's not doing it.
Yeah,
and
we're
I don't want to see that happen
potential.
somewhere
He's
else.
got Ballon d'Or clause in his thing. Like, he's like, don't play well.
Lucky.
We can't afford it. Don't play well.
Yeah, but like, I'm patient enough to give him one more season, and but I don't think it should be starting. I think it has to be.
But you
the
know,
Cavani, Rashford, Sancho.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we spoke about it off camera with the speculation that Rashford might be getting his surgery done on his shoulder after the Euros.
Then he's got a window to
which
make
means he's going to be out for 4 or 5 months. So this is a chance where Martial. I know Ollie doesn't rate him. I don't know that personally, but I can from the vibes, the vibes I'm getting. He probably knows himself, you know, like. The vibes I'm getting, I can see that he's always looking for another. Even when Cavani wasn't here, Haaland was the target. Was like Joshua King was a target. Like we had all these. What's his name? Igalo came in. So you got all these players, and you're removing him from his number 9 position. Whether people think he's better on the wing or in the middle, that's up to debate. But this is his chance now. If this is his last straw at United. I mean,
he's fighting for his United.
He's got he's got to fight for it this year, and especially if Rashford is out, he's got to put in a performance. And I see him linked to Spurs and all that thing. Yeah, if he goes, we shouldn't be selling him to anyone in the Premier League. To be honest, outside of the Prem, maybe he can go. Maybe he can go PSG. Maybe he can go to one of these Italian teams. But I think I wouldn't be massively upset if he leaves, but I'll be disappointed that.
It didn't work out. Of course, bro, I know.
And it's not like it hasn't worked out. Like the season before, 20+ goals.
Yeah, he had
a good first season.
You might say he's had a good first season, and then
not consistent
the season
enough.
Before last that's it though. But
yeah.
The thing is, when he doesn't play well, bro, he's screaming out of the screen. Like you can just see heat. Like there's a problem, and
do you know what it is? I think it's more because his body language. I think people take his body language out of context. 'Cause that's just the way he is.
Not just that, but just how he keeps himself out of the game. Though he does that a lot. He just doesn't get involved, and you 60 minutes goes by, and you're like, oh shit, like you're not waiting.
He's coming up for a sub, and you're like, what the hell? It's like, I get what you mean. Like hopefully he can come back into it.
But we got our future buyers that we were talking about before. Like we're buying for the future. Like we still have Diallo to look forward to. Pelistri spent a season on loan. Not that he's gonna maybe make an appearance this season. I don't know, but. Like, there's pressure now when these guys are going to start hitting their primes where they're begging for that first team spot. And what do we buy them for if not to put them into the first team?
Yes, right.
These players need to, like, Martial needs to realise that 50 million was spent a long time ago. And we're not chasing the money for that. Like, we're kind of over it now. Like, we spent the money and the experiment has played its part, it's played out and
played its course. And it's like, if you're looking at that time, 50 million, have we got a return of that 50 million? You could say we're close to it. I mean, he has gave us some big goal semi-finals against Everton, and a lot of goals as well. But look, he's got his chance now to prove that. Okay, let's be a bit more consistent. But yeah, guys, let us know what you think about these Manchester United rumours. Raphael Varane is the main target now for Manchester United. With Sancho deal is done. I know we're a bit late, but it was kind of like a bit over it. That's why we didn't really speak about it straight away. Every single YouTube channel has spoke about Sancho, so we just gave it a little rest. But we thought we just give our opinion and our thoughts on this upcoming transfer window. And it's it's good to talk a little bit about the Premier League. It's a bit different. It's a little bit different, but yeah, look, we'll keep you updated. Yeah, we'll do our best to keep you updated. Euros is about to finish, so we'll be getting straight into the Premier League.
Yeah,
more transfer rumors, more shenanigans, more dramas, more sagas. More, it's coming home. It's coming close. It's coming. Done deal. Pending medical. Fails medicals. Got COVID. Fuck. Never ends.
So much.
But yeah, guys, let us know what you think once again with this Raphael Varane deal. If United get Varane over the line, who do you want next? If you're a United supporter, and is this taking United to a next level? And will they have to be in a conversation for title contenders. Let us know. Yeah, let us know about that. 21 is coming. We'll see you next week.